Mob lynching, a term quite usual in our lives at the moment. And with that comes another phrase, justice delayed is justice denied. Well now, why do I say this? Let me give you a timeline, or maybe a reality check and a saga of never-ending crimes. Now which side is to be held questionable for remains unanswered.
On 29th of November, 23-year-old Assamese youth was lynched by a mob of around 50 people in Jorhat district when he and his two friends went to help an accident victim. The deceased, Animesh Bhuyan, hailed from Golaghat district. Two of his friends, Mridushmanta Barua and Pranay Datta, sustained injuries in the accident. On the 30th of November, prime accused Neeraj Das, also known as Kola Lora or Kola Gunda, was arrested along with 13 others. Now mind you viewers, this prime accused person is no layman. He has around 90 cases against him, clearly making him a criminal, isn't it? Now let's fast forward to the present day update. Well, at around 2 a.m. on December 1st, Neeraj Das died, or maybe let's keep it as maybe he was killed. Well, Jorhat Police Superintendent Ankur Jain said that during interrogation, Neeraj Das was found to be a criminal with a record of drug trafficking. Neeraj told them about consignment of drugs. Jain added that their team took Neeraj to recover it, but when the vehicle reached an empty stretch of road on the outskirts of Jorhat, he managed to jump out of the moving vehicle. Jain added that the escort vehicle hit Das. As stated, the driver tried to avoid hitting him but could not. But as the driver of the vehicle lost control, he hit a nearby wall, injuring 3 policemen as well. Injured Das was rushed to the Jorhat Medical College Hospital, where he was declared brought dead. Now, this isn't a first, nor is it going to be a last. Endless episodes of mob lynching leaves most of us stone cold. Things we speak and debate on most days leaves us behind with just scrolling through our screens and getting over with it. In fact, funny thing is, we have even come to this point where we would rather blindly support and celebrate an extrajudicial death. A short recap. The Dimapur lynching case. Back in the month of March in the year 2015 in Dimapur, a mob of about 7,000-8,000 people broke into a prison, dragged a man detained under suspicion of rape out of the Dimapur Central Jail, paraded him naked and beat him to death in a case of vigilante justice. Following that, the Nagaland government had recommended CBI inquiry into the case. Ayub Khan lynching case, June 23, 2017, Jammu and Kashmir. Police officer Muhammad Ayub Pandit was lynched by an angry mob after he allegedly opened fire at a group of people who caught him clicking pictures near the mosque. West Bengal lynching case, June 26, 2017, Durgapur. On Saturday, barely 2 days before Eid, 3 Muslim youth were lynched in Durgapur village, West Bengal, by a mob of cow vigilants over suspicion of cow theft. Guwahati lynching case. A mob allegedly lynched 2 men in Nagaon district of Assam after they were suspected to be cattle thieves. This was the first case of Gau Rakshaks going to such extremes in the state. Harpur lynching case. Kasim, 45 years old, and Shamiddin, 65, were thrashed by a mob on rumors of their involvement into cow slaughter. The incident hogged headlines when a video showing both lying in a pool of blood and men from the mob shouting at them for facing the punishment for attempting cow slaughter. We can have a never-ending list, but where is this driving us as a society? Where are we heading towards, and why is there no codified law against this act of barbarism? Mob lynching is a common sin these days, and the question still remains that who gave the authority to the public to take such drastic steps? Is humanity of any kind still alive? Have we as a society come to such a point where we feel the judicial system is so weak in the country that police authorities need to be taking things into their control?
Well, yes, let me go back again where I started from. Justice delayed is justice denied. Undoubtedly, the need of the hour is stringent laws against mob lynching, but does that mean that police hooliganism justifies the action? Can 2 wrongs make a right? And what justice are we seeking if one murder leads to another murder of its own kind? Let's face it, one way or another, it only remains a cycle of crimes. What is the real sense of justice? Still unknown.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 10 in Global Chapter, and for Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.